Good morning. It is Thursday, the 16th of September, 2022. It is early morning in Eastern Time. It is 4:24 a.m. Man, had a whirlwind. Less than 20, about 5 a.m. Yesterday morning. Now, I woke up down in San Juan, Puerto Rico. Went in for my morning run. Had a quick swim. Fought Puerto Rican traffic, driving in Puerto Rican traffic for half the morning. I will say the traffic in Puerto Rico is nothing compared to the South American traffic, so you're all good driving there. But it's still pretty rough traffic. Not quite Miami rough, but almost about like Miami. And coming back, I should have got back a lot quicker. I just came in an hour ago. I should have got back a lot quicker, but because I went through Miami, which something always happens when I go through Miami, there was just one of those South Florida rainstorms that wouldn't let up, and thunder and lightning and whatever. My time kept getting pushed back. I could have drove home 10 times over in the time it took me to get here. But I finally made it, and when I did, I knew I had this waiting on me, and I opened it up straight away because this is Flemming, from the creator of MIA and The Infernal Clock, Adam C. Mitchell, a World War II espionage real-time journaling adventure. All right, and it also includes a bonus chapter from the author's book, The Lost Angel. Disclaimers right up front. Adam Mitchell is one of my friends. He is a good friend of mine, actually. We talk on a regular basis, daily. He's helped me in my own design work. He's helping me with a game book I'm designing right now. I bounced ideas off of him and so on. I'm a big fan of his work. I was a fan of his work before he and I were ever friendly. So I was a big fan of his work. And so those things are true. I always want to get that out there, let you know. But two things I don't want to do. I don't want to give an overview of a game that would give people false impressions, or I don't want to give an overview of a game just to pump up someone's ego, right? Who wants that, you know? So I'm going to be as honest as I can, truthful as I can when looking at this and talking about this, but I'm not going to bury the lead. I think it's pretty neat. Personally, I think it's just pretty neat. So let's get into it. And I paid for this book. I paid for 2 books. Why? Because I'm going to have one to actually journal in. I think this is a book that you have to journal directly in to get the whole flavor of it. I just think it is. And I wanted a pristine one because I'm obviously a lunatic, right? So let's look at it. Let's see what this is about. Adam is a former British soldier, novelist, game book designer, and all-around caffeine addict. I agree with you. Had an espresso from Juan Valdez Cafe earlier today. And yes, sir, caffeine addict myself. Flemming is a solo real-time journaling game book set against the backdrop of World War II. You are Agent Flemming of 30 AU, 30 Assault Unit, or 30 Commando, whatever you want to call it. You have been sent on a mission alone, a mission so delicate and dangerous only you are able to complete. This book is a rules-light journaling game book set against the backdrop of World War II, but this book also doubles as a creative writing aid for those would-be authors who are struggling in this genre of heroes in war to put pen to paper. This book has been designed to help you create a short character-driven story from the lead character, Agent Flemming's point of view. I wonder who that could be. As told in a journaling format. All right. So, my background in writing. My educational background is in linguistics. You know, I've had several hats, worn several hats over my life. So one of the hats I was wearing, I was a very young man, and I was writing pretty important reports. Semi-important. I thought they were important at the time. They're probably not as important as what I thought, but they were reports, and that led, and it led to me, you know, at a very young age, a very inflated ego, because of my background in linguistics, in English in particular. I knew how to write technical, and it was just easy. And back then, we wrote reports, most of them, especially dealing with, you know, arrests and stuff like that. We wrote those as a in the third person. Now you don't so much, but you know you. And man, I started actually being tapped to teach that to old guys, you know, because these what we're talking about is potential court documents, and you have to have them solid, right? So after that, I actually started teaching linguistics at university level. It was years after that, but I did, and so yeah, I have a lot of background in creative writing, and not so much me doing it. I have wrote a book, and I've wrote a game book. I'm writing a game book now, but not so much me doing it as I know what's good and not. I can tell what's good, right? Whether my stuff's good or not, I can tell if it's good or if it's bad. So the first time I ran into a journaling, to a writing type of a game book, was a book called Quill. And straight away I understood it was a great tool to teach people how to letter write. People of non-native English speakers specifically, but also, you know, high school to even university age kids who would may need to know how to write a letter. Great book for that. And then I did play The Infernal Clock, which is I got it right over there. I should have brought it over here. But it's an interesting game too, and it was a journaling book too. And there's several other journaling type books. So I do enjoy that, and I love this here because as you know, first of all, let me not my exuberance confuse you. I don't want you to think you're buying this and getting MIA or General Quarters or something like that. You are not, right? You're getting something totally different. Still neat, still cool, but it's not in the vein of the normal game book. It's just not in any way, shape, or form. So I don't want to mislead anybody to think, hey, this isn't a game book. It's a game book, but it might not be something that you've played before. And when we look in here, and man, he wrote, look at his dedications. I have to read this part. The book is dedicated to SL. As always, you keep me grounded and sane when writing these books. Yeah, you need somebody to keep you sane when you're writing. I would also like to thank Brent Campbell. That's me. Your enthusiasm for my books always pushes me on, and I do have a lot of enthusiasm for these books. I just like his writing. I just like his design technique and what he's doing. And that's the introduction. We read most of that. You're going to have to play. You're going to have a place. You're going to roll a die, a 6-sided die, which is cool. Say you roll a 3. You are up against incredible odds that only you, a self-proclaimed ace within 30 AU, can deal with. Right? Then you're going to roll Agent Flemming is one of the following. And that's how you're going to, and you're playing through the game, you're going to be writing. You know, the backdrop of World War II, right? And it's the Agent Flemming table, the mission table. There's still a game here, but it is a journaling game, and I haven't played it yet. I've read through it and I thought, wow, it's pretty cool. Death and Dying. Let's read that. Well-written scenes of violent conflict and its aftermath are a critical component in the thriller genre. The following section will jump-start your combat, gore, and dead body discovering scenes. Telling you, giving you writer's aids. That's from a guy like Adam Mitchell, who's wrote as many novels as he has in his life. That's invaluable lessons. They just are. I don't think there's anything in here I've looked at that I would say I disagree with at all. From a professional point of view, of course, that doesn't mean I think all of them are the best things, but that's opinion, right? I still think it's neat and it's invaluable to have writing aids. And especially from an experienced writer as Adam Mitchell is. And then you have your journaling space. That's what I say. I think journaling in this book. I think I definitely want to do that. That just is the cool thing. You've got Agent Flemming's, book, if you will. Why would he be having a diary? I don't know, but this would be it. And he gave you some development notes, and he gives you some about the author, and he gives you other books, and that's it, man. And I'm excited, and I'm very excited to play it. I'm gonna get a couple hours of sleep today. I got a lot of stuff to do today. I'm gonna get playing this evening because I'm excited about it. I'm so excited about it. Again, it may not be the game you expect, but it might be the game you want, and it's marketed as a great tool for helping creative writing, and that's anybody who wants to get into creative writing needs help doing that. Who's it for? It's for a war gamer. It's from a young writer. It's for an old writer. It's for anybody. It's for the fan of the World War II spy, espionage spy genre, right? All of that thing is what it's for. It's $8. $8. You're not spending a lot of money, and I think it's well worth what you get out of it. Well worth it, and I just think it's cool. It's cool as all get out, man. It's a cool book. I probably do want to play it, and I probably do want to do a review on it, a better review on it. Because reading through it, I've never been the type of guy that could read through it and just say, oh, this game seems cool. A lot of games have seemed cool, and you start playing them, and they're not as good as you thought they were. But I want to play it, and I do think it will be as good as I think it is. And I'm so excited about this. And Adam, keep making whatever you come up with. Keep making these books. Keep making the books like this. I know this is not your normal fare. I know this type of book won't sell like your D66 books, right? But it's cool, it's neat, and it gives me something to look forward to. So that's selfish. That's the selfish part of me. Thank you, Mr. Mitchell. Appreciate it, 1,000,000%. And I appreciate y'all for watching. Thank y'all for watching. I've been lucky to have a lot of friends. I have a friend like Adam Mitchell, who's better a game book writer than I'll ever be, but he's helped me. Friends like Dave or the Centurion's Review, who's allowed me to play test, and I currently play test in his video game he's developing, or has mostly developed at this point. Been very lucky, and I hope I've been helpful to the people I've been lucky to be friends with. There's others, but yeah. So thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for listening to me ramble. Thank you, Adam Mitchell, for this game. I'm very excited about it, and we will talk to you later. Y'all have a great day. Be careful out there. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.